How you doing, YouTube family? I say good evening, YouTube family. It is still July 9th, 2024, and I'm back with another one. I thought I would try doing this whole car video thing. I see my son doing it, and I see other content creators that are doing the whole car video thing, and just kind of like to switch it up a little bit. So I thought I would give this a shot. Also, I want to thank all of the subscribers that have taken the time to go over to my son's channel and take the time to subscribe. For the people that have gone over there and just to consume the content, I appreciate that as well. I still say that over on that channel, there's something for everybody. Doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your gender. Everybody can benefit from, the knowledge that's being manifested over there on that channel. So I appreciate you so much. Well, I was thinking, I went out and ran my errands and what have you, and I was thinking about something, and this one is for the gentleman. Brothers, let me tell you, if you have somebody that you're dealing with of the female gender, of course, if you have a woman that you're dealing with, and whether she's your girlfriend or maybe she's just a girl who you just kind of just kicking it with, but you're sharing your resources with this person. I've had over my years, I've had female friends who I kicked it with. We per se, we didn't have a title per se and what have you, but for lack of a better terms, I guess you can say she was my lady, and she was my person, because we was always together, we always hung out, we spent time. So I guess for lack of a better term, she was my person, my lady. Whatever titles people use nowadays for people that are in relationships but they're not married. And I found myself, because I'm the kind of guy that believes that, hey, if I'm kicking it with you, and to my knowledge, I'm the only one that you being intimate with, I don't mind being generous and doing nice things for you. But however, there's a limit to that. I'm not finna pay nobody's mortgage. I'm not finna pay nobody's car note. I'm not doing all of that. Now, if you're my wife, that's something different. But nevertheless, if I'm being intimate with you and, to my knowledge, I'm the only one that you've been intimate with, I don't have an issue with being generous. I don't have an issue with, per se, getting the nails done sometime, getting the hair done sometime. I don't have a problem with that. And I think that as men, we have to stop. We got to get out that mindset, gentlemen, that all we got for a woman is some hard dick and bubble gum. That's just, that we got to do a little bit more. I'm not saying go out there and pay no mortgages. I'm not saying go out there and pay no car notes. I'm by no means saying that. I'm not saying go out there and drop, a couple $100s on dinner, because it don't take all of that. But what I will say is that for the men that don't have an issue sharing their resources with this person, and you don't mind being generous, doing nice things for them, I think that we as men should require that, this female friend, our female person or girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, I feel like that we should require them to do more for us besides giving us some very wet vagina. The reason why I say that is this. I think over time, women have gotten to the mindset that, hey, if I'm sleeping with you, hey, that's it. That's all you get. I'm the table, but hey, just because you on all fours don't make you the table. And just like women, you don't want a man to tell you, well, hey, I'm giving you some good dick too, and you getting yours. Ladies, you you would expect a little bit more out of that, especially if you're being intimate with this guy and physical anytime he asks for it, you know what, not even hell, even when he ain't got to ask for it, you trying to give it to him. Well, in that case, I feel like that person, that man, shouldn't have a problem with being generous. Ladies, as I said, you wouldn't want a man to just say, hey, listen, you know, all I got for you is some hard dick and bubble gum, and unfortunately I'm all out of bubble gum. You wouldn't want that, right? So we have to be fair, and we have to be, you know, equitable with one another. We have to be fair and equitable. That's a term meaning that, hey, listen, call it 50-50, call it whatever you want, but hey, if I am doing more for you or doing something for you outside of sex, then I feel like you should be able to return the favor. Ladies, I'm not telling you to go out there and drop no couple $100s on no Jordans, or going out there and, you know, buying no big gold chains and nothing like that. I'm not saying that. But there's nothing wrong with you buying this man a meal, cooking him a meal. You know, there's nothing wrong with you doing something else besides going and giving him your, you know, your kitty. I think you should want to give that man more than just your vagina. Now, ladies, there's a caveat to that. If you just smashing this dude and smashing the next man and the next man and the next man, well, you know, I don't know if you should. I mean, yeah, maybe you still can require this gentleman or this man or this dude, whatever you want to, however you want to coin the term or the phrase. I guess, you know, you could require them to still be generous with you, knowing that you sleeping around. But I'm gonna be honest with you, gentlemen, I wouldn't do it, because the way that diseases are out here nowadays, it's just the juice ain't worth the squeeze when it comes to that. So that don't apply to that kind of woman. This is just for a woman who you believe in your heart of hearts that you know, she's the only one that you know, you're the only one that she's been intimate with. So in that case, there's nothing wrong with you doing nice things. And ladies, there's nothing wrong with you doing nice things for him. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, just because, you know, I know women have this mindset nowadays that, you know, I don't have to do anything extra. The fact that you know, I'm giving you sex, that's enough. That, you know, that makes me the table. No, listen, just because you down on all fours don't make you the table. It doesn't. And men, you know, as men, we need to require more from the person we kicking it with, even if you don't have a title with her, even if she's not your wife. But if you are being intimate with this person on a regular basis, and, you know, you don't mind sharing your resources with this person, I'm not saying go pay no light bill or no mortgage. I'm not saying that, but you don't mind, you know, getting some hairdos or some, you know, some nail jobs done. That's what I'm talking about, being generous. That right there is not that expensive. Man, I feel like if you require, well, in my opinion, because I don't feel like it, it's my opinion. In my opinion, I feel like, again, I apologize, YouTube. In my opinion, men need to require women to do more, because when a woman start making, you know, start pouring and making investments outside of sex, then I feel like that will make them become more attached to you, besides some dude who they just fucking. And everyone knows that when you invest in something, it is harder to walk away from it. So as I said, you know, gentlemen, we have to do better. And I know it's not all of us, because I'm pretty sure that almost every man out there don't mind doing something nice for the chick they smashing, especially they smashing her on a regular, consistent basis. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with requiring her to do more for us, you, because she's, you know, just smashing you. Got to be more to it than that. It's got to be balanced. It's got to be balanced. Yeah, you know, that's pretty much my take on this thing. So again, I'll say this, gentlemen, if you're kicking it with somebody and you're being intimate with this person on a regular basis, on a consistent basis, basically, for lack of a better term, this might, you know, she might be can be taken as your girlfriend. Well, then you know what? Nothing wrong with doing, you know, things for him, you know, things for her, being generous. Now, you can't be out there just slinging pipe to various girls, and then now you being generous, because that's gonna have your pockets kind of, you know, your pockets be a little bit on empty if you do it like that. Now, if you got it like that, and you know, do you? But with the way diseases are out here, nah, I wouldn't be doing that either. Sometimes it's best to lock in with that one person that you can trust and try to, you know, go from there, because it's rough out here. But, you know, that's my spin on it. I'm not gonna hold you. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this video. Again, I appreciate you all going over to my son's channel, Illuminated D. And if you could just like, share, and subscribe, we will greatly appreciate it. YouTube, you know what I'm gonna say. Always strive to be more tomorrow than you were today. Peace.